Hey love, we're getting straight into it today. You can see my hair is looking a mess. My hair was in twists for about 4 days. I took them out for about 3 days before this because I wanted my scalp to be well rested with no damage, no little pains in any places. So now I'm sectioning my hair into four, and I'm sectioning some sections with my satin scrunchies, and then the other sections I'm using clips, and that's mostly the sections I'm working in. And we are going to start with a deep scalp cleansing, which is what you really need when you're doing your hair. When you're straightening your hair, you don't want any kind of buildup. Also, I usually wash my hair every 7 to 10 days, and when my hair is straight, that is clearly not going to be happening. So I need my scalp to be as clean as possible. So this is what I'm doing for my first section, but take note, I did not do this for every other section. I did it in reverse. So I started with spraying my hair down a little bit because I didn't want any tension on my scalp. I'm using this Amika Reset Pink Charcoal Oil Cleanse. It is a pre-poo and it kind of foams a little bit. It feels like a very oily shampoo. It does not feel like a clay mask or anything like that. So I'm just focusing it only on my scalp, and moving forward as I go towards the next sections. I think I did the whole section the way I did this little first one, but moving forward with the next sections, I will be putting the oil on my scalp first and then spraying it down to just roughly detangle. And by detangle, I'm really not detangling. I'm just kind of separating, like finger detangling and taking out any shed hairs because I had not combed my hair for the entire week. If you don't know me, my name is Angelica. I post videos twice a week, every single week, on how to grow healthy natural hair. And occasionally on a Friday, I post a little bonus video that is requested by you guys. So if you're not subscribed yet, consider subscribing. The subscription button is right down there in the corner. Also hit the bell so you get notifications every single time I post. Let's continue. As you can see, I'm focusing on every single aspect of my scalp, and the way you rub this in is not the way you do a scalp massage, because I've done tons of videos on this and I've seen a lot of people who basically do scalp massages the way I'm rubbing in this product. And you should only do your shampoo like this because you have to move your fingers around to lather the product, whether you're using something that foams or not, because it just helps move any dirt or particles that are on your scalp and loosen them up so all the dead skin can come out along with the oils and dirt. So yes, it may look a little bit rough, but this is because the video is speeded up to basically 200%, so it's double the speed. But trust me, I am always very, very gentle on my hair. So as you can see, that product sits very well in the hair. I don't put it anywhere else on the hair because it's really not necessary. It's meant for your scalp. And on top of that, it is very expensive, and I'm not one to waste product and use it the way it's not supposed to be used, especially if it's this expensive. So now I left this in my hair for 10 minutes. And the way you know that it's done is your scalp will feel like it's on fire in the best way possible. It has a lot of peppermint in it and it just feels so tingly and refreshing. It's literally the best feeling you could ever get before doing your hair. And can you see how soft my hair looks at the roots? This product is one of the best products I've discovered recently. And now I'm using this Amika the Cure shampoo, and I'm focusing this all over my scalp. And because I did that pre-cleanse, my hair only needs one wash, and you see as soon as I put it on my hair, it lathers. Usually my hair takes 2 to 3 washes to lather the way this washes once. So that pre-cleanse is definitely a star product. However, like I said, it is pretty expensive. So if you don't want to buy it or you don't have the money to buy it, I would suggest you wash your hair the way you would until it lathers till this point. So whether it's 2 or 3 times. And when you get to the point where it's lathering the most, on your final wash, whether that's the second or the third wash. Also, as you can see, once my scalp is fully drenched and foamy, I take that foam all the way down the rest of my hair, because for a straightening video or a silk press, you want to make sure that every single bit of buildup on your hair is completely gone to get the best results, the best flow, and also the least amount of heat damage. Now you can see in that little top corner section of my hair, I just felt like my hair wasn't lathering enough, and like I said, I want every part of my hair to be clean. So I focused the product just in that little section, and then my hair was so clean that the foam just foamed up all over my hair again, which I had no problem. And I went ahead and did this to every single section. So like I was saying, if you don't have that Amika product or you don't want to buy it, I would suggest that on your final wash, on the second or third wash, you drop in 4 to 5 drops. Actually, per section, if you're washing your hair in sections like me, 2 to 3 drops of peppermint oil in your shampoo will cause wonders. It feels almost exactly the same. The Amika one is just a little bit more intense, and it is also extremely moisturizing and softening. And look at my face here. The power just went out while I was washing my hair. Welcome to Africa. This is what we deal with all the time, especially in Zambia. So here in this front section, I just wanted to show you how foamy that Amika pre-cleanse is. I did not add any shampoo in my hair, but once I added more water, you can see that it is very nice and foamy, and I was doing this in every section just to get the maximum benefits of this product. I was going ahead and just massaging that all over the scalp and lathering it up a little bit more, rinsing it out completely, and then going in with my single wash of shampoo. Now, in every other section, apart from that first one, I literally only did one wash. There was no little spot where I felt like I needed to go in again. So just make sure, however many washes it takes you to get to this much lather in your hair, that's what you should do. And I make sure that I rinse it out thoroughly, completely thoroughly. And that shampoo I was using, by the way, from Amika is from their Bond Cure collection. And a week before this, I used the Bond Cure shampoo and deep conditioner, which is exactly like this one I'm using here. This is the nourishing mask that I am so in love with. I'm putting this in every single section, but in big sections. I'm not making any tiny sections because I don't want my hair to feel heavy or anything like that. So a week ago, I used the Cure version of this exact mask. I'm saying exact mask because it's just slightly thicker. It's in the same kind of tub, except they use their Bond Cure technology, which just helps build the hair bonds, the hydrogen bonds on your hair, which helps it curl up or straighten up. And yeah, that was basically like a protein treatment, which my hair really, really needed. But I don't like to do that on the day of my silk press because sometimes my hair can feel a little bit of brittleness with protein. And I've never used that product before till then, so I didn't know how it worked. It actually felt extremely moisturizing. And as you saw, I went ahead and put that 1 minute shine mask from Amika as well on top of the deep conditioner, just to make sure that my hair has a little bit of extra shine on my wash day. And I was also extremely impressed with that product. It goes on like a gel and then it just creams up. So now I'm taking this plastic bag on my head. Use a shower cap if you have that. And I actually left it in overnight because, as you saw, the power went. I couldn't go under heat or anything. And I wanted to break up my silk press day just because it takes me so much time. So I actually went for a 1 hour walk. I warmed my skin up a little. I warmed my body up a little bit. And then when the power came back, I did go under heat for about 30 minutes. Then I just let my hair air dry overnight. And then I went in the shower and washed it out. And this is where we are now. I'm using the Cure treatment. This is supposed to be a washout treatment or a leave-in treatment. It's like a very light protein treatment, but it's not protein, it's a bond building treatment. So I would liken it to Olaplex, which I really, really want to try. And to moisturize my hair, I'm using that Amika Velveteen Dream Moisturizer. It's actually meant for heat styling. That's what it says on the bottle. It is extremely lightweight. It almost feels like nothing. And if you want a cheaper alternative, now I'm going over with the BioSilk, by the way, just a little bit per section. And this is basically to seal in everything and also act as my heat protectant when I'm blow drying. So like I said, for the moisturizer, if you'd like something cheaper, I would suggest the Shea Moisture Marshmallow Root Extract Leave-In Conditioner. It comes in a spray bottle. I'm only recommending that one because it's the only other leave-in that I've used that gave me great results when I did a silk press. So now I'm dividing that little back section into two, just for the purpose of detangling, and then I'm twisting it up. And the reason why I split the section in half is because when it is time to blow dry, I was just doing a close-up here so you could see that even as I was twisting, you could not see any product oozing out like how I do it for my curly girl method, my curly days, because you don't want too much product or else it's going to weigh your hair down. You want the tiniest bit that can be the most effective. So I did these twists all over my head, and the reason why I did smaller twists is because I blow dried my hair in these sections so that once I did my standard moisturizing things, so I got my spray bottle and made sure my hair was nice and wet. I went under a plastic bag again and went under heat for 20 minutes because this is my new way of moisturizing my hair and I get the best results when I do this. So after that, as you hear, I said 20 minutes under heat. Then I came back after the 20 minutes and I took the plastic bag off and my hair actually felt like maybe 60% dry, maybe. My hair wasn't like soaking wet, and usually I like my hair soaking wet, but with this new method it actually works really well. I'm using my GHD blow dryer, and this is the blow dryer, the best blow dryer I've ever used, and I'm using this Denman brush. Also, if I haven't mentioned it, all the products I'm using in this video will be listed in the description box below, and not a single product was gifted or sponsored. Like, this is not a sponsored video. None of the products sponsored this video at all. So like I said, this is my GHD blow dryer. I'm using it on the highest heat and the highest setting, and I start blow drying my hair from the last quarter down because I have type 4 hair, and if I start from the top the way I'm blow drying it right now, my ends will already be dry by the time I reach the end, and it just causes a lot of damage and my hair doesn't get smooth enough. So now after I do that, I go ahead and use my Denman brush to cause some tension. So it's like the tension method, except I'm using the brush, and I just start to go down slowly. This is in real time, so you could see exactly how slow I'm going. But you want to make sure your blow dryer is not still on one specific spot on your hair at all times. It should always be moving, even if it's moving slowly. So as you can see, I'm speeding it up now. I did everything I did to that first section. I'm doing exactly that to every other section. And I am putting the blow dryer kind of on the teeth of the Denman brush. This gives me the best, smoothest hair. Trust me, guys, if your blow dry isn't perfect, or not even perfect, nothing's perfect, but if your blow dry isn't good, if it's just like a big ball of frizz, you're actually better off just air drying your hair in twists or something. Like, if you're not good at blow drying your hair, or you choose to blow dry your hair on the coolest setting and it just comes out like a ball of frizz, I would suggest you actually air dry your hair in twists or go under a hair dryer. You'd probably have better results, because blow drying, in my opinion, if you blow dry your hair on warm and your hair is as thick as mine, it will take forever for my hair to dry. That would just mean more constant heat on my hair for longer, so it basically comes to the same thing. It's still going to cause heat damage. Not to mention, if you use more time in your blow dry to get your hair smooth and flowy like this when I'm done, then you have less passes of your flat iron, which is even hotter and more direct heat on your hair. So pack down your blow dry. It is very, very important. So now it is time to take a little break because my scalp needs a breather. So I went ahead and put 3 of my sections into Bantu knots, and this is exactly how I did it. I was just showing you on this one section so you can see exactly how to do it. You don't have to Bantu knot, honestly. All you need to do is section your hair in advance so that you don't have to come and start sectioning again when you take a break. So I went to eat my breakfast. I woke up very early this day, but I eat breakfast at like 10 or 11. So I went ahead and ate my breakfast after this, did a little bit of makeup just to let my scalp rest a little bit, and then we were back. Time for the flat iron. As you can see, my makeup is done, and I also changed into the white shirt when it was time to blow dry because I need to see all my split ends, and they are many. If you're not new to my channel, look how soft and luscious my hair looked. So now I'm using this Amika Blockade Heat Defense Serum. Looking back on this, I actually really wanted to try out this product, and I knew I already had the BioSilk in my hair, so I just needed a very little bit of this to just add a little bit of more shine and a little extra heat protectant without weighing my hair down. Looking back on it, it's still a little bit humid here, so next time, and yes, I said next time, I'm gonna silk press my hair again this year. I think maybe in a month. Look at those bad split ends. Ugh, so bad. Don't worry, we'll get rid of them. So yes, I am going to silk press my hair when it gets even colder in about a month or two, and I'm using this bristle brush. It's got like very hard bristles, and I'll be doing the chase method with this. So you want to brush your hair down and always put the brush on your hair ready first. I'm using the Sadu flat iron. It's got like 1.5-inch plates, and it is ceramic. It goes up to 410, and I'm using it on the highest setting, 410. And like I was saying, please put the brush on your hair first. Don't start silk pressing and then add the comb or the brush, because the flat iron is going to be stuck on one place for too long, and you have like weird heat damage in weird sections of your hair. And there I was just showing you a close-up of how I section my hair. I always use a rat tail comb because the more even your hair section is, it doesn't have to be a perfect straight line, but the more even your hair is, the more even the heat distribution is going to be. So the straighter your hair can be and the less heat damage you can get. So this is still in real time. And if you can see, I only pass the flat iron down my hair once, but I do hit my roots 2 or 3 times with the flat iron, simply because my hair is very coarse and very curly, very thick, and the hair that's closest to my root is the newest, freshest hair. It is also the strongest hair, so it can take the most heat compared to the rest of my hair, which is older. So that is why I pass it down once or twice on my roots, and then I just drag it all the way down. So back to what I was saying, that Amika pressing oil, or it's a heat defense serum. It is really good. It smells amazing. It is extremely lightweight. But for my hair, I think I actually needed a little bit more of the BioSilk. So next time I do my silk press, I'm going to do exactly this, except I'm going to use the Amika when I'm blow drying, and then when I'm flat ironing, I'll use the BioSilk, and I'll use slightly more because even if it's supposed to be almost winter here, the humidity is still high. It's still, even today, it is so hot. So yes, as you can see, my hair is coming out so nice and smooth. I did want it to be a little smoother, but I was very, very happy with the results. My hair has grown so much. And I think at this stage, I would say if you saw my last silk press video, which was a year ago, I haven't done my hair in a whole year. Yes, but this is my first curly to straight video in a year. Oh, let me say almost a year, a couple weeks out. And you can see my hair has a lot of split ends, but it has grown a lot. It doesn't look so much longer than the last time I did it, but I will say if you've passed your bra strap length, or if you've passed your shoulders, you discover that once you hit your shoulders, it feels like your hair grows very fast till you get to that point. And then after that, especially if you're actually not breaking your hair, you reach a point where it feels like your hair is not growing, but it actually is. It's just that it takes a while for the hair from your front of your head to catch up with the hair at the back of your head, because the hair at the back of your head is closest to your neck. So obviously it's going to look longer the further down it goes your back, down your back. But the hair in front, once it goes and it's almost all the same length, then you reach a point where it seems like every single inch of hair you get is growing so much faster. And I think I'm at that stage now. I've been going through a little bit of a growth spurt, and I think now, even if I only gain an inch of hair, it's going to look like I grew so much more, only because most of the hair is the same length. And the same way I did my hair in the back is exactly how you can see I'm doing it in the front. I take I really don't want to say I think my sections are about 2 inches long, but in thickness they're pretty thin, only because I don't think I can do big sections with my hair. This took a couple of hours, but I do schedule out my entire day when I'm doing a silk press, only because I want to be able to take my time and be as slow or fast as possible. And if you can see me talking and laughing here, I'm not crazy, guys. My friend is in the room. She's basically my sister. You actually see her a little bit later on in the video. I was talking to her during the silk press, so don't worry, you're not missing out. I wasn't sharing any information or laughing by myself. So my hair is coming out so, so good. And for the heat police, if you're watching this video and thinking, girl, you are frying your hair is getting so much damage, your hair is not going to curl back up, please subscribe to this channel if you didn't in the beginning, because I am going to be posting my hair reverting back to curly. I will do my entire wash day routine after the silk press. So if you're interested in seeing that, just for the fun of it, just to see what it's going to be like, subscribe. But also, if you think my hair is not going to revert, and if any section happens to not revert and that somehow makes you happy, you can also come back and watch, because everybody's welcome here. Just don't leave any hate comments. So yes, this is my hair done, sort of. As you can see, my ends look like forks. Horrible. I couldn't wait. Look at that. Where I marked that little red line, that's basically where I had to cut my hair. And I didn't realize how much damage I had, or let me say split ends. I knew it was gonna be a lot, but I think it was longer than I thought. I had about 4 to 5 inches of hair to cut, and I did not feel bad one bit. It's crazy how when you cut off all your split ends, your hair almost looks longer. I wanted a better view here. My friend was cutting just the back of my hair. I wanted her to do this because I wanted a straight blunt cut. You can actually ask anyone who you trust to do this. It's pretty easy to do. Just cut off the ends in a straight line, and look how much longer and softer and flowy my hair looks. I was so happy to get rid of those ends. I'm definitely not, look at that. They just look so dead. I'm definitely not going to wait this long ever again to trim my hair, but I will say you should use cutting shears. As you can see, I ordered these from Amazon, and I only trim my hair with cutting shears. I would rather not cut my hair at all if I don't have the cutting shears, because I know a lot of people say just cut your hair. As long as the hair is gone, it's fine. It's actually not, because if you used craft scissors or kitchen scissors, as you can see here, I'm just going through and trimming the hair in the front myself, because the hair in the front is kind of longer than the hair in the back, but when you push it back, it doesn't really reach the bottom of my hair, so it almost looks, I don't know, it's strange. If I wear my hair to the front, it will look slightly longer, but if I wear it to the back, it's going to be slightly shorter, so it was easier for me to trim in the front. Then I was just going through the sections to kind of trim them out myself and even everything out. And you can see my hair at the back is a little shorter, but the reason I left it like this is because my hair in the front grows way slower than my hair in the back. My hair in the back grows pretty fast, so by the next time I silk press or in a couple months, it's gonna catch up. Now I'm just adding that Amika oil. My camera actually died. I just added in some light curls in my hair to make it easy to wrap. But like I said, if you cut your hair with cutting shears or with kitchen scissors or craft scissors or any scissors that are not meant for hair, as you're cutting the hair, it's going to be fraying your ends, and all your ends are going to have even split ends, and the splits are just going to keep going up. So girl, even if it means you're gonna wait an extra month or 2 months to wait to get those cutting shears, just wait. Trust me, you'll get a way better cut. And here my light was just a mess. This is what I complain about this weather. It was going super bright, then super dark, so I just wrapped my hair and kept it wrapped for about 20 minutes. And then I combed it down, and as you can see, the hair is nice and flowy. I did go ahead and wrap my hair for the night again and show the results after in the morning, because this light was just not doing my hair any justice. My hair came out so bomb. I mean, just look at that. Look at the bad lighting, but look at the hair. It's so like even and long and luscious. I am extremely happy with this. If you want more videos like maybe what I do with my hair for a week or something like that, you can always let me know. But look at that bounce, look at that shine. It looked so good. So this was the next morning. Yes, I did go ahead and put in a tiny bit of heat. I bumped the ends just a little bit, and I put this roller in the front of my hair because I wanted a little bit of like curtain bangs, and look how good it came out. I am so happy with this, guys. If you want me to film my next silk press video, which I guarantee will be even better than this one, hit the subscribe button and let me know in the comment section below. Just comment like another silk press or something like that. And I was feeling my hair, I was feeling my makeup, I was feeling like a 90s model. Like everything just came together so good. And if you're wondering, I did not put any edge control on my edges because I just don't like to do that, and I feel like it shortens the length of my silk press. So yeah, look at that. So good. Angles, baby. I was showing the hair from every single angle you needed to see. And this is the final look. I love how it turned out. My hair has so much body. It's very full. As you saw, the ends are clipped, so my hair is gonna be flourishing from here on. If you guys want some straight hairstyles, like maybe how I did this exact one, heatless curls, anything like that, any future videos you'd like to see from me, let me know in the comment section below. I would love to know, and let me know if you enjoyed this video. I will be keeping this hair for as long as I can. I'm hoping to reach a month, but most likely at least 3 weeks is how I'm going to keep it. Also, let me know if you'd like to see maybe a week in my straight hair series, a week in my hair, straight hair, something like that. Let me know. I would love to know. Hit my face right there if you didn't in the beginning. Watch the 2 videos on the side of the screen right here if you'd like to see any of my older videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.